Hey, Greg Provence here, and today we are talking about step one on the profitability roadmap, which is to know and use the numbers. Now, this may be something that is completely under control for you if you're an operator and you're really in tune with what your sales and expenses and everything is from a budgeting standpoint and all of those things. But I can't tell you how many owner-operators I speak to that this is a problem for. Sometimes it's just because they're too busy, or sometimes it's just because they're not exactly sure how to set them up properly. But whatever the case may be, if you do not have a system in place to regularly monitor and track your numbers, this is number one to get going. So a couple of forms that this takes. Number one, a P&L. So if you're not working with a bookkeeper that has your chart of accounts set up properly and that has all of your income categories set up based on revenue centers and cost of goods that correlate to those revenue centers, as well as your expenses listed out in a detailed way that can show you the health and vitality of your business, and you're not using that on a monthly basis, then this is something we really need to get into place. Also, systems that can track numbers on a regular basis, like your POS, your scheduling systems, inventory systems, those types of things are really, really helpful in tracking and monitoring our expenses and our costs of goods and our sales data, labor, and our prime costs and those types of things on a regular daily basis. So all of these things need to be in place if we're really, really going to understand where we're at. I know some people that I know just kind of manage by the bank account. I got money in the bank, it's great. But the point is that we really need to get very detailed on how it is that we're looking at our numbers. And it doesn't have to be very complicated. It can be very, very simple, actually, once we get these things set up and into place. Now, if you're confused as to what to do, or you need some tools to help you, feel free to reach out to me. I've got templates that you can use to help set up your P&Ls properly. I've got other tools that I can offer for you. And if you really want to work through this, feel free to set up a free strategy session with me. Click the link below and we can set that up, and I can help you, personally help you get through those items in a 1-hour session with no obligation. So feel free to reach out in that way as well. And in the meantime, talk to your bookkeeper and start thinking about ways that you can start to systematize this process and really implement a system by which you can track and use those numbers to make financial decisions about your business moving forward. Super, super important. All right, so have at it. Again, reach out if you need any assistance with this, and see you tomorrow for step 2.